Honestly, if Lisa Vanderpump likes it, I like it. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's just not what I expected from Bethany. Hey guys, Christiana here. Welcome back to my channel. New here, don't forget to subscribe, join the fam. If you're already a part of the fam, hi again. I am going to be ranking Housewives products. That's a little thing I haven't really opened up about on this channel. I am a certified BRAVOHOLIC. If I'm not watching Disney or Outlander, Bravo is on, to the chagrin of my fiance. Sorry. I was really excited to make this video because I selfishly really wanted these products for myself, and then I figured why not buy them and then see if they're good, and if they're good I should share them.
The secret ingredient? Darling, it's me.
Ooh. I really love the Real Housewives of New York City. I think it's also because it's right there, and I can just relate to a lot of the people on the show and the places that they're going and their fashion. I just love it, and I love the quick wit of New Yorkers. I started watching Real Housewives of New York City from the very beginning. Bethany, Jill, Luann, Ramona.
Turtle time.
Oh, I was a bit apprehensive when they said that they were going to get rid of the original cast and start brand new. However, I was excited for it because I think it was necessary. If you follow along, the last 2 seasons of Roni were quite not good. I love that all of these new girls bring something different. It's a diverse cast. I don't really see them being like slapstick comics like Sonia. Love Sonia.
God, I'm seeing double, I'm feeling single.
Enough of me mumbling. I'm talking a lot about Housewives of New York because a lot of the products that I will be testing out are from the Housewives of New York. And there's also a bonus housewife I threw in there just because it just made sense.
I like her. Hoof is cute. It's a little fat shoe. It's cute.
We are testing, oh wait, let me get my notes. We are testing Uba Hassan's hot sauces, Jenna Lyons false eyelashes, love scene, Bethany Frankel's new wine, Forever Young, not Skinny Girl. I don't even think you can buy Skinny Girl wine anymore. Leah Mc Sweeney has a clothing line, Married to the Mob. I had to do some Vanderpump wine. I've never tried Lisa Vanderpump's wine before. Okay, so how am I judging these products? That's a great question. I don't really know, so maybe let's come up with that right now. Is it good? Is it good? Does it do what it says it's gonna do? Representative of the housewife herself. Is it a product that makes sense for that person and their persona? Because sometimes I feel like people put out products and it just feels like a cash grab. Hot sauce, clothes, wine, lashes. Stay tuned. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. All right, come on guys. Okay, let's talk about these lashes by Jenna Lyons. I was really surprised to see that she put out a lash line, but when I heard the story of why she did it, it made complete sense.
I was looking for something that was a little bit more delicate, and I felt like there was a missing link. I found that everything on the market was pretty big and fluffy, and there was nothing in between eyelash extensions and false strip lashes.
I have 3 eyelashes on this eye and about 7 reluctant ones on this eye. I have a really hard time with eyelashes. I've tried strip lashes, I've cut them apart, and nothing works.
I think you should always make products that you need or you see a need for in the marketplace, and that is what she did with Love Scene. I love the packaging. It's so chic, very Jenna. And I got this on Amazon. I love that the package itself is recyclable. It says made in Indonesia. It's a New York company. Don't test on animals, which I appreciate. So when I apply the glue, I always like to put a little bit extra on either end because those are the spots that it usually can pop back up, and you have to wait until it gets tacky. And she also sells a contraption that helps you get it on your eye. It's kind of like a tweezer, but not quite. I didn't spring for that just because, I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty good at putting on lashes, but it's there if you need it. Press it down. And then after pressing it, I lift it just a tad. Okay, I'm gonna do the next side. Okay, I'm trying to get here close so you can see. The band is really thin. Glue is still drying, so it made it a little bit harder to get it like totally to the crease. So what I think you would have to do is take like a powder or a little liner just to connect the band to your lash line so it just looks seamless. I think the lashes themselves look really pretty. I might even want to use these for my wedding. I don't know. They look really nice and they're really comfortable. Like it really doesn't feel like anything's on my eye. These are the Jacks, and I also got the Iris. I really don't see much of a difference between the two styles. I really don't. They're almost identical.
I thought we were dancing and having dinner.
Okay, moving on. Let's get to our next product. Let's start with Bethenny Frankel's Forever Young Rosé. Bethenny has been in the alcohol business for a while, so it's not a surprise that she would come out with something else after Skinny Girl.
I've been really focused on work. I mean, it's been crazy.
I know, I saw you pull up with a Skinny Girl car.
Yeah.
It's hysterical.
Yeah, the Skinny
You
Girls.
drive that around town?
Yeah, I never had a car. I got a car. So.
Oh, you got a car.
I mean, if you can wear an Hermes belt, I can wear a Skinny Girl car. You know what I mean? Not you, meaning you. Everybody runs around Gucci
They're
and
not
Hermes.
paying me for the Hermes belt.
No.
Exactly, you dumb drag queen. They're not paying you, that's the point.
However, I don't really understand the Forever Young. I don't really feel like that's her brand. She's definitely very quick-witted.
Life is not a cabaret. It is actually not a cabaret.
But to me, this does not scream Bethenny at all. If anything, like maybe I would call this like fire breather or ball buster.
What to you have I done?
She's now on YouTube and doing looks for less and these bargain shopping, and she has a podcast. I have always been a fan of Bethenny's. However, her last podcast with Rachel from Vanderpump kind of put me off a little bit. I just don't understand why you would interview someone if you've never watched the show. With the controversy with the podcast, I had to bring in the big mama here, Vanderpump, Lisa Vanderpump.
Okay, the party started.
And she's known for her rosé, but I didn't want to compare rosé to rosé, but now that I'm thinking about it, that would have probably been a bit better. All right, I got Beyonce here. He is never filmed, so this is his torso.
Or is it?
Well, I like to think that I know wine, but I think it's always nice to have another palette to give a fair review. With rosé, I don't really pair it too much with food, so I should be able to drink it alone.
With her cat?
I don't have a cat.
They're kind of like cats. Super sweet.
So sweet. It's very drinkable though, because it is.
Not really rosé. It looks just like white wine.
It's rosé.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's just not what I expected from Bethenny. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon from Lisa Vanderpump, Sonoma. Oh my God, this smells so good. It's not as rich as I would think based on the smell, but it's very fruity and definitely very peppery. And you know what you think? That would get me twisted. I would keep drinking that.
I like that one.
You like it. Yeah, it's good. There are bits of it where it almost tastes a little watered down.
Kiss my ass.
The price point, you would not be mad at that. Honestly, if Lisa Vanderpump likes it, I like it.
It's got a little bit of an aftertaste though. Yeah, it's almost like it gets like dry at the end.
Good job, Beyonce. Oh, another special guest.
Here's your cat.
That's not a cat.
No hurting the dog. Put the dog down.
Put the dog down.
Put the dog down.
Sonia,
Oh my
put
God,
the dog down.
Yeah, poof. Hi, poof. This is authentic to Bethany. I'm gonna give it a 7 because she's done alcohol before. It's not crazy for her to do this wine. However, she's skinny girl, and this is not anything like that, and I don't really understand why she made this wine. It just seems like it kind of fell into her lap, and that's kind of how I feel when she's promoting it. Taste-wise, it just feels kind of, I don't know.
5.
Yeah. For Vanderpump has been doing wine forever. She has restaurants. This is her brand, so I give this a 10 out of 10 for it being authentic to her. I really like this, an 8. Okay, so we are moving on to, I like to call her the dark horse of the series, and that is Miss Leah Mc Sweeney. She was a tidal wave when she came on the scene.
May have a split personality. I seen it on TV.
They used to say about me that I was the gangster with the blonde hair and blue eye. This girl is like, she's another level. Ah, Sarah! It's like 1 minute she's like, hey, how you doing? Then she's like, rah!
And I loved her in the first season, and that is when I purchased this item. Since then, I really have gravitated away from her, and you know, I think she's fabulous, and I think she really shook up the show when it needed to be shaken up.
There's just only so much talking about yachts and D-Class A that I can really handle before I'm like, this is how I have fun. Watch and learn.
And how could we ever forget the tiki torches? She definitely left her mark. I wonder if she's gonna be featured on The Legacy. I doubt it. I saw her on Girls Trip when they all went to Thailand and was not a fan. Granted, she did get very ill, so I'll let that pass. I wore it during quarantine, and it is this sweatshirt. I'm not gonna put it on because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory of what it is, but this is what it says. Yatch, I elevate this shiz. I loved the color of the tie-dye. I thought it was really cute. And this is when tie-dye was like in its glory. I will say for the price and the quality of the sweatshirt, it's not there. It's very stiff, it's always been stiff, and I thought with time and washes it would just kind of, you know, get a little zhuzhier, and it didn't. Is this authentic to Leah? Yes, because she had Married to the Mob prior to coming onto the show. She used the money that she won in a brawl case. Basically a police officer kicked the S out of her and she won a lawsuit. I think it was like $80,000, and she took that money to start this clothing line, which I thought was fantastic, where you can make something out of something really horrible. I think this was a novelty. I still wear it. I still get so many funny comments when I wear it, especially for people who don't watch the show. It's kind of like, what is this? What are you doing here? And it's very uncharacteristic of me to wear something like this as well, because I really don't like to curse. Authentic to her, yes, 10 out of 10. And then the actual garment itself, I have to give it a 4. On to the next. Okay, we have the sauces here from Uba, and I love how she came up with this. Basically, Uba is a fabulous model and she was eating like steamed fish and nasties to stay really trim for her job. Get it? But she was lacking flavor. She's from Africa. So she came up with these different sauces. I ordered these on Amazon and it was quite pricey.
Because I choose things for things I love. I don't care how much they cost.
But I was happy to see that these are really big jars. They're not small at all. I think it was like $60 with free shipping. Love free shipping, but...
Blur? Do we have blurring in your post edit? Okay.
She named them after like gems, so it's like ruby, emerald, and tanzanite. My first note with getting this sauce, it's not like a typical hot sauce. It's definitely like a marinated sauce. There's a lot of oil moving around to get the bits that you really want to eat. So I have prepared a very standard base to taste the hot sauces on. We have a seed cracker and egg salad. Start from mild and then go to hot. And we're hot. Get it? It smells really good.
Now let me eat my egg cracker. Could have had some tortilla chips.
The thing is, it's not a salsa because of the oil. All right, so now we're moving on to medium, which is the emerald green one. Ooh, really fresh.
I don't know why that's medium, that doesn't taste any spicy.
Yeah, that's true. The mild to medium, there's not much of a change. So this is a spicy.
Not a big fan of the taste. It's definitely spicier, but
Yeah,
taste is weird.
it's definitely hotter, but it just doesn't taste that good. It just wasn't that spicy.
No, I mean those are basically just sauces. First
Yeah.
two with like verde salsa and the other salsa. Very
Yeah.
good.
I'm gonna judge the whole kit itself because it comes with 3. I won't individually rank each sauce, but overall, I probably would give it a 6.5. I could definitely see it working with a lot of different dishes and things that I cook normally, but I don't know if it's something I would reach for all the time. Also, I have to knock off a lot of points because of the oil, like the oil just sitting at the top, and you really couldn't mix it in very well. It's a lot of oil. I don't know.
I'm gonna need to make money. Good for her.
All right. So who's the winner? I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun.
I guess when I edit this back, I'll see who had the top points, but I have a feeling it is Lisa Vanderpump or Jenna Lyons.
Bro.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it for you. And let me know what you think of the products below. I would love to hear. And I would also love to hear what you think of the new season of Real Housewives of New York. Are you watching it or you don't care? Let me know. I'm so curious. But if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. This wedding stuff is kind of crazy, so I'm hoping to post next week. But if not, I hope you have a beautiful week ahead. I love you to bits. Bye.
Turkey testicles. These are beef. They're pretty good.
The only balls I'm interested in are attached to a man.
See me with the hat on?
I don't eat them, I lick them.